Hi guys, welcome back to some more Robocraft fun with Show Mofo, and I've got a couple of empty bays, and I've been really inspired by this fella. I don't normally like flatbeds, but I kind of quite enjoyed it just because it is it's like proper tankish looking, isn't it? And that's really rather nice. So, I'm gonna have a look, see if I can't have a go at maybe not exactly replicating it, but trying to come up with something that is at least tank-like, and I'm going to try and do it as low tier as possible to start with. So, regardless of what tier it is, just to save me wasting cubes and stuff, I'm just going to flesh it out in white, at least to start with. So, let me think about this first. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's have 2 behind, 3 in front. Should work. And for now, let's say we'll have a bit of spacing. I'll probably come in and underneath the chair go with whatever is the highest tier. I mean, you know, it might be white, but we don't know. And probably going to want to do this kind of thing a lot inside. So, have the prism there like that, and then that way, from the bottom, it looks like a solid block. Okay, and then from the outside, just have 2. And hopefully, you know, I'm not sure how the damage thing works on it still, because it is meant to penetrate through. Yet the designs that you can buy in the shop, they still use the spacing and the kind of prism trick there. So I'm going to be going with that. And for now, let's have a look at some steering wheels. Okay, to give it that kind of tank feel. We've got to come out one and go up. That would give us that kind of thing, and that gives the illusion when you're looking at side on. It's a bit more like a set of tracks than just wheels. Okay. So those wheels have got us just under halfway through one. What would some weapons do? Now, let's see. We've got loads of low tier plasma. The low tier plasma only starts at 3. Okay, and 2 of those already takes us right up. 3 of those would take us into T2. Let me see. Haven't got any 4s on me at the moment. 5 takes us straight into 2. Well, let's have a look at the SMGs because I've got a bit more of a spread of these. Oh, I could just have that and a 4. Obviously, if you cut back on the wheels, could be 4s. This is the problem. because the tank design would be quite large, and I imagine in T1 there's lots of small craft that are maybe orange and green with just a couple of just a 4 or something on them. Very small little nimble things. So I'm going to have to try and cope with the armour using the spacing and the prisms and tetras and stuff, and maybe go with lots of smaller weapons. What about 3s? You get 3 3s in. Could you still add white blocks? Only a few. That's going to be tricky. Maybe this is going to be a T2 then. Just to get the tank design in. Would make it T2 probably. Let's see, I've got plenty of orange and green, at least for the time being, and it's cheap enough to buy. Could do green and brown for a tank, it wouldn't look too bad. Oh, it didn't actually go. Oh, I've added in some extra stuff there. Don't need that just yet. Oops. I'd really like to keep this to a short video. Yes, I can hear you all chuckling away there. Actually, Scott Mills had mentioned, you know, could I do Twitch and stuff, and he was also, you know, kind enough to say that he felt my videos were reasonably professional, and he enjoyed my quality of commentary, and, you know, other guys out there have said things along similar lines. Not all in one big paragraph, but you know, I certainly know I've got a lovely bunch of guys and gals who are watching these videos and getting enjoyment out of them. So I feel like I was thinking today, you know, I did that video, the last one, and it should have been a bit more special than that, really, for 500 subscribers. But I didn't have time other than to do anything than have a play, really, and record while I was playing. And so, you know, it's a bit difficult for me at the moment, trying to fit in doing work and stuff, and this, and getting these videos out. I'd really love to be editing the videos and doing some kind of real kind of formatting on them and some kind of structure to them, and possibly even, you know, planning a video before I make it. But the way it is at the moment, I'm just kind of playing and then recording when I can, and usually going over what I intended, and then going off and doing something else while it all processes and renders and uploads. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, so that's taken us quite a way into 2. Let's for now just say that the bottom of this is all going to be orange. So, what I've been thinking is I really would love to stream, you know, get on Twitch or something like that, and have you guys participate. And so what I was thinking is maybe if I get enough response on this video, what I might do is maybe start just doing streaming and having the long videos then when I'm playing, and play along with you guys and see what you guys want to do in the videos. And then in my own time I can make just normal YouTube videos, but take a bit of time and edit them down the way I want, and sort of have the long videos for the streaming gameplay, and you know, and then just do some nice videos on like tutorials or gameplay or whatever it is, where I can, you know, maybe take a week to make it and stuff and do it in bits and pieces and put it together. So I'm not really sure, you know, this is all just kind of thinking out loud, but let me know your thoughts on it, and I'm certainly going to look into the streaming and see whether you know, this little laptop can handle it, whether I'd have to switch to a different machine, and test it and stuff. Okay, right, so we've got this. How is this moving? Okay, it's got a nice, reasonably wide base to it. Okay. Happy enough with that. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, have you caught up with me yet? Yep, there you go. Okay. And then what are we going to have? Perhaps something like that. Tricky stuff. Okay. Actually, I think what we'll have can't place them like that, can we? What would we have to do? We'd have to have a block above. I'm thinking about putting tetras in here. But suppose you could do it like that. That's a possibility. I think it'll do for the time being. Need one there. And of course this all as well as helping with the way the armour deteriorates under fire. It also reduces the weight of your craft, which will be a lot nicer on the wheels. Okay, I might possibly go another way with that, but then I'd have to have them attached to the top blocks. I'm not sure how that would work. I mean, you know, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. So we would have to see. We really would have to see how this goes. Okay, that's not looking too bad. None of those left. What a shame. Right, let's get some more of these guys. Nice and cheap, so I don't have to worry about this stuff too much. Okay, and we're into tier 3 now. Into tier 3. So, maybe even a blue tank. Who knows? Now then, we want to build up and out over the wheelbase. Can't have one there. Oh, that's a shame. What? Why won't that? Am I being mad thinking that would join up with that? Maybe I am. No, that's not right. That might do the trick. Okay, so that doesn't have to be one of them. Ooh, a tummy rumbling there. Get in place, there we go. It's quite interesting. Will this work out? How I have it envisaged. Envisaged? Something like that. Oh, no, it's this one here, isn't it? Is that the way we had it? No, 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 no. And that joins onto another one of those. Oh, that's in there, so we've got to get one of these here. Ah, and then these are back to back, aren't they? Oh, well, it's looking quite interesting so far. Reasonably pleased with that. Already done that side. Excuse me. Now, what's this done to the weight of the poor fella? Oh dear. Yeah, well, that's certainly taking toll on the wheels a little bit. Can feel them digging in. But we could always throw a few jets onto that. It's still handles reasonably well. Not going to have to worry too much. The pilot seat is already looking well covered in. So I have to put some armour over the top of it, and we'll be fine. Awesome stuff. So, what is this going to end up being a T4? Yeah, nearly partway through 3. Almost halfway. Just give this a second to kick in from its lagginess. I think it is changing between screens, isn't it? It's kind of when I first come in, exiting the battle or something else is when it happens the most. I really do hope we can get that thing sorted soon. Okay. Let's see what we can do with a couple of thrusters inside it. That's not remarkably faster. Oh, wait. Come on. Where's a sensible place to stick these chaps? Let me think. Oh, well, never mind. Let's just throw them in the back end. Oops. Okay, let's give that a go. That's a little bit more like it. I don't think he'll really need any facing left and right. But will this get him up a wall? Don't think it'll get him up a vertical wall. No, it's not nowhere near powerful enough for that. Maybe if he had heavier duty wheels on. Maybe a few heavier duty jets. But certainly stuff like that, not a problem. Great stuff. Okay, and then I'm going to want something to cover the top of all of this. I actually quite like it to be a different colour. Feel with it being a tank, it should be green. But green is a lot less in the armour stakes. So, I'd also have to think about gun placement, where the guns are going, because if the armour that's on the top is lower, then I'd obviously like the weapons to be sat on top of orange. Tricky stuff. Very tricky stuff. Now, what happens? Maybe just the standard wheels. Can we swap these out? No, they wouldn't go together in the same way. Okay, twos? Twos would. How many twos have I got? One. Okay. Let's buy another 4. Actually, let's not buy another 4. Let's say the middle one, because if I'm left with just the middle wheel, I'm only going to need steering anyway. Sorry, I'm not going to need steering anyway. It's weird how the twos give me a tooltip. Top speed. It actually says the top speed is slightly higher. 122. It's got a much greater load. Yeah, when you look at them, they both say 9 BPH. And there isn't a great deal of difference to the naked eye to help me tell them apart. So have I already put one in here? Okay. And have I put the other one of you on the other side? Yes, I believe I have. See, let's buy 2 of the steering. I just think maybe this is going to start getting a little bit too heavy, and I'd rather get these in now than have to worry about it later. Okay, let's see if this is any better. Yeah, that feels much better. Whoa, he spins a lot. And he's upside down. But bizarrely, I mean obviously that won't work once he's got the top on, but those bottom wheels were making traction. Gets up these much easier. Oh, is he? No, he's coming back down. I didn't mean to do that. Let's try and get up there. Oh, I'm stuck. That's no good. Okay, we found a nice place to hide. Or rather, a nice place to get shot. Okay. Oh, the freezing. Such horror. Oh, what a shame that they don't have normal helium anymore. Now you may be wondering why I'm putting those in. This, of course, is not a flyer. But I can't fit better wheels onto that wheelbase. And I'm going to be adding a lot more frame to it. So, oh, he's off. This is lots of fun. Let's get up here. No, he's not going to get up there. Would need more jets inside. Maybe even some T3s or something like that if I wanted to go mountain climbing. Okay. But they've certainly lightened the load a little bit. Yep. Awesome. Awesome little buggy. And we're nearly out of T3. I imagine this is going to be T4, isn't it? Okay. Well, if this is going to be T4, I'm going to stick those guys there. I'll stick those guys there. Haven't got any T3s. Okay, that should be plenty of speed. And now I've just got to figure out... Let's see, we're definitely going to be 4 now. Am I going to use a different colour for the top at all? Yeah, I'd quite like to have a green tank, you know. But again, then I've got to figure out where the weapons are going. Let's make those 2 solid for now. Let's see. Actually, if we just put one across and one across there. Okay. And then I think what I might do is let's just fill these with them because we don't want to add too much weight. Once I've put the weapons in, I might figure out a different placement for these. You know, I may add in some more solid cubes to it to ground the weapons onto. But I don't really know where I'm going with this yet, so I can't say for sure. So for now, let's just take this out. What am I making? I've no idea what I'm making here, you know. This is very, very odd. I think it's because of this shape where it dips in at the back, and because it hasn't got the top on it yet. I'm just playing at the moment, so you know, none of this is set in stone. May well get changed as I find out what the design is. Looks mental. Looks absolutely mental at the moment. Hmm. Okay, we'll get to that. It's just going to be a truck, isn't it? It's going to end up just being... I don't know what this is. This is why I don't build flatbeds. I'd just be useless at it. It's just so terrible. Ah. Tricky. Tricky stuff indeed. That's way too big to fit in there. Great, I've got 8s and 9s and then it jumps down to 1s. You get a 1 in there. Although at T4, what you do with that, I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, suggestions on a postcard, please. I want to take that out further and have that run all the way along there. Still, this is all good practice for me. You know, at some point I'm going to have to do this in black. And I'm going to have to do it on a massive scale. And I'm going to have my stuff down by the time I get there. So, this is all very helpful in working out how to do these things. Okay. Go there. It's actually less noticeable if I pop that way around. That's less noticeable that that's a gap. Not that that matters particularly. Okay, how's it doing? Will the wheels still hold it? Yep. That's quite nice, actually. Oh, stunts as well. Oh, yes. Look at that, doing an endo. Amazing stuff. Now then, what I'm thinking is that I will probably bring the armour down at the front and the back. Maybe build something on different at each end, so it's a bit more traditionally tank shaped. Okay, and we don't want to do that. I may have to stick a shed load of flippers onto it. Which will be fun, because again, you know, flippers is something where in the past I've just gone, oh, well, you know, you take that into account, but if we're making this and there's going to be room for it, then, you know, I've got those things available, why wouldn't I throw them on now? Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look, see how we're doing for time. My word, and that is an hour already. You know, so I'm just going to call that there. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think to me setting up like a Twitch account or something like that and doing some live streaming and getting you guys in on the chat and stuff. If you'd be up for that, then, you know, let me know in the comments. If you have any other thoughts, you know, by all means, suggestions are welcome, but, you know, don't get upset if I don't actually do anything about it. A lot of it comes down to logistics of how much time I've got available, what I actually want to do, because bear in mind, this is me just playing the game. This is my limited bit of game time, and it's simply the fact that at the moment I'm just really engrossed in getting to grips with Robocraft. It's incredibly addictive, so that's all I've been playing at the moment. I would like to spend some more time playing some other games, but yeah, I'm just really into Robocraft at the minute. So let us know what you think. Thanks to all my subscribers. If you do like the videos and you're not a subscriber already, please like, share, subscribe, do a dance, you know, make a little cardboard cutout toy and drive it around your living room pretending you're playing Robocraft even when you're not playing Robocraft, you know. That's what you should be doing. It's what I'm off to do next. I'm going to get some crayons and some cardboard boxes. I'm going to make myself an awesome tank, and then I may even take it out onto the street and scare the local kids with it. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.